I am Quo. We greet you in the love and in the light of the one infinite Creator. We are delighted at the opportunity to share our thoughts with you, insofar as your language can be used to compass the concepts which we would offer concerning our identity. We have been waiting for this opportunity to speak upon our identity for some time, as this instrument would say. We even gave our group a name, which compassed the query, which to the one known as Carla is crucial. That is, that as this instrument has noted with its intellectual mind previously, our name in the language you call Latin would mean literally, who. We shall begin with our identity as manifestations. We are citizens of various planetary groups, which have attained thought communication and are therefore able to communicate without the language barrier. This ability to share concepts is fundamental to the Confederation. In the terms of your illusion, we live, have our various physical vehicles, and remain at this stage of our growth, individualized, but aware and harmonized with those within the group especially, and by careful extension, all those of the Confederation. We can say that for our parts, and the role that we played in selecting the specific vibration Quo, we did not necessarily intend it to have a restrictive meaning, but to express that this mystery, this curiosity with an understanding that it would cause the instrument at that time to pose certain questions, that it would create a sense of intrigue and mystery, and that this journey of mystery would continue to unfold from that point in time. At this point in time, we do not ascribe any particular meaning to the vibration Quo, beyond that which you identify our contact as. This is how we choose to present ourselves in relationship to you and others who may understand this unique vibration and collaboration that has formed a sort of life of its own and has taken upon itself this name. This vibration may evolve in meaning and context, but will always remain a point upon which we can rely to generate identification and the inherent mystery of what it means to identify as a particular thing and why such vibrations are chosen to differentiate different aspects of the Creator. We of Quo have within our principle those who are of the fourth density of Hatan, those of the fifth density of Lutwi, and those of the sixth density of Ra. This is a principle which has blended together in order that there might be information transmitted to those who have queries about the nature of the spiritual path, the nature of the creation, the nature of how one may work with others to create a social memory complex within your third density illusion. We have various means by which we may process questions or suggest answers, and these are automatically harmonized by the nature of our being. For we are aware that we do not operate solely as social memory complexes, but we have what you might call greater beingness within the one infinite Creator, due to the various levels of realization of the Creator, being that which we are, that which we seek, that which we shall ever be. The origins of this particular collaboration between the ones known as Lutwi and those known as Hatan and those known as Ra have their beginnings in our work with this particular group, the ones known as Carla and Jim. In particular, the one known as Carla especially had been trained to an accentuated degree in working with those of Hatan and those of Lutwi. And though not in a conscious fashion, in spending time, you might say, with those of Ra, on a level very well below the threshold of any conscious awareness or understanding. In her particular work, this instrument prayed to receive the highest and best channel of which she and the circle were capable of receiving. And we discovered that by blending our energies, we could contribute something greater than the sum of each of our parts, considerable though those parts are. With those known to you as Lutwi serving as something of the spokesperson of the group, Hatan could blend their abundance of fourth density love and understanding with the fifth density clarity and seeingness and wisdom of those of Lutwi, with input and inspiration from a perspective beyond paradox from those known as Ra, into a coherent and unified message, balanced as best as possible between these evolutionary stations, which our three groups represent. We are most privileged to work with this group, and to share in your quiet meditation. We are known to you as those of Quo. We leave you in the love and the light of one infinite Creator, Adonai Vasu Baragas.